Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Good afternoon, and we're in here. Today is February 5th, just like that, 2025, all five, twos and fives. So we're here to talk about real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesaling real estate. Today's topic, how to talk to agents when making offers without sounding like a newbie, in parentheses. Got the guys here in Tennessee and the great state of Florida. I'm here in Alabama. So we're, we don't ask for much again, if you'll please like and share this and subscribe to the YouTube channel, tap the little bell so you are alerted whenever we go live and when we upload new content, whenever that is. And so the topic we'll get to in a moment. My web got in response, so I'm about to share this in a Google Doc for now as far as on screen. And then it'll eventually be added to Zomps or whatever, but I think it'll be useful to you guys. So how's it going, fellas?
Great.
We're in the building, man. We're in the building.
While we was waiting, I saw a property that that I looked at that property, and I'm just kind of curious because I think one of our goals is to not only educate but as well as understand what challenges are out there for when you all agree that we trying to look for what challenges people are having with the KISS method or whatever. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
So when I pulled up this property, which is the 9 Arcadia, I know you did say that you answered your own question. But when I pulled it up, I noticed that it had photos. It looked like it was remodeled, that particular property, and it was getting a lot of views. So I was trying to understand, one, what was the motivation to look at this particular property? I'm not saying that it's a deal or not, but I'm just saying with so many people looking at it, it looks like it's remodeled. It's probably like, I think sometimes what Ty says is if that person drops that price like $20,000 or $30,000, they're probably going to sell it. So I wanted to kind of understand the motivation to look at that particular property. If you could indulge me, Vincent, at the process when you're looking up properties for the KISS method. So that's just my question. But everybody else is just kind of speaking.
Where the property was at?
This is at 9 Arcadia Court. This is in Albany, New York.
Oh, okay.
9 Arcadia Court. Yeah, take a look at it and let me know what you think. Vincent said, wasn't there only 12 views per day? I don't know. I mean,
well, let me look at it.
Okay.
9 Arcadia Court.
Yeah,
it's completely remodeled.
Yeah, that's going to be the main thing right there. Is that what was his question? What was his question?
Well, at first he had asked, was it a borderline? Was it borderline? Is this a borderline? Yes. And that's what made me look it up to just say, okay, is it borderline or?
Yeah, well, the main things that I would look at here, like Chevy said, it's interesting though. That outside is to be desired.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, but they did their thing on the inside or whatever.
They sure did. They sure did. Yep.
Oh, they did their thing on the inside. You got to get them on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, they did their thing on the inside. They must have ran out of money. What y'all think?
No, I mean, for New York area, man, that's really what it is because it snows a lot. like there's a lot that happens, up north. So, long as the inside is good, that's what people buying most of the time, man, because they're not living on the outside.
Oh, okay. He said once he looked at the inside, he was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because it's
So,
totally remodeled.
Yeah,
yeah. They put some money into it.
they put some
They
money into
definitely they
they
definitely
want
put
their
some money
bread.
into that rehab.
They want their bread back.
Because I guess that's true. 15 days, 15 views a day is not a lot. Would you say, or in
That's
New
that's
York?
that's expected on retail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They may be over. That ain't bad. Like say you're looking for a retail buyer, so everybody ain't gonna be interested in that. So
Yeah.
you got
Right.
15 people looking at it per day, and it's been renovated. That ain't that bad. That ain't that
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah.
And I mean, it's been on the market, what, 150 days. So right at like 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna sell soon for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
Springtime comes around, it's gonna get more interest. Because
Oh
people be
yeah,
setting themselves up to move for school if that's part of the equation.
before the
Yeah.
new school year. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Rico Wade is asking for us to talk about novations.
What do you want to know about it?
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
I mean, with novation is basically that's agreement between you and the seller, saying that you're gonna put money into the property and whatever they wanted for the house. Anything over that, once you sell it, is what you keep. That's also an example is, let's just say a house is worth 200,000, but it needs some fixing, and you and the seller agreed on, let's just say 100,000, and you got to put 50,000 into the house. So what happens now is that at closing, the seller's going to get their 100,000, and you're going to recoup all the money that you invested as far as the rehab money, and then any profits that's left over. That's novation.
All right. Gemini Ways has a property she wants us to look at. This is in Colorado, and this is what she's saying about it. She says, Fizbo, not Kiss. I think this can be a sub 2. He's motivated, a unique spot. What's the possibility of finding buyers? And if it's cash offer, what's a good offer? Still has a mortgage of 240K.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's, I mean, oh, let me share the screen.
Mhm.
Let's see here. So, this is the house, right? 183 Smith Street.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 183
So,
Smith. Smith Road. Is that what it is?
I say street, but yeah. But Jam and always you say that they have a balance of 240. I'm guessing that you talked to the seller to gather all that information. Um, you know, the biggest thing is I would want to understand where did they get the idea as far as this 512,
Yeah.
512,000.
No, it's not for sale.
No. She said
It's
it's
a
a
Fizbo. It's
Fizbo.
a Fizbo. She says it's a
Oh,
Fizbo.
okay. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
listed online for sale. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she says Fizbo.
So what they asking for? What's their asking price?
Oh,
She
I
didn't
just
say,
see
said they're
she
motivated.
ain't really. Yeah, she ain't really say what they asking or nothing like
Mm.
that.
And
That's
she's
it.
saying it's actually road, it's not street.
So this the wrong one then?
I'm assuming.
Mm.
Let's
She
see.
she
Google filter.
uh,
This is what pops up.
okay.
Yeah.
Just verify that. Now she's saying it's road.
Mm.
Oh, she said again,
Yeah, this
it's
this what
road.
popped up though.
But that's what's popping up.
Let me see.
Yeah, this
What's
is
it?
what popping up.
She says that's the wrong property.
183.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all that popped up.
Um,
So when we put in Smith Road, Colorado,
Bro, what's the name of the town?
this is
Bailey.
Bailey, Colorado. Yeah, so that's right. It's
Yeah, Google is not registering a Smith Road It's just showing just to open the one. If you're just gonna look at an image, just to open space, unless let me see. Let's see. Jamming just to see.
Now she's saying that is right.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so the based on the conversation that you're having with a seller, we whenever because she's saying it's a fifth bus, not kiss. Can be a sub two. He's motivated, unique spot. Um, you 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 got to understand like what is it that the seller is asking when it comes to the property. And with gathering all the information, you say that he's motivated and it could be a sub two. I mean, if a lot of times when a seller have equity in their property, they're not going to sell it subject to, because they want to recoup their equity. So, subject to mainly is if they're falling behind, maybe they're going in pre-foreclosure, they're relocating, maybe the partners they having differences of opinion and things. These are what falls into that subject to bucket. Maybe they move and they now have two mortgages. That's what's going to fall into a subject to bucket. For something like this, though, I mean, they probably have equity. Um, we'd have to see what all is being sold in the area, and just really dial down as far as, hey, they want 240,000. Well, their mortgage is 240,000. What is it that they want, aside from paying off their loan of 240? What matters to them most? So these are the questions that you got to be gathering and asking the seller.
She's saying he's looking for 500K.
Yeah, that's not no substitute, Jeremy. My man is looking to cash out on the equity.
He only owes 240.
Yeah, that's not no substitute. He's looking to cash in on that property.
Yeah.
So he's looking for retail. That he's looking for retail, and he's trying to cash out. Plain and simple.
No, actually, he's not ready to give it up. Jamming always. I understand if he's older, that's fine. But the numbers doesn't say. I mean, would you agree?
That is, yes. The number, yeah, the
He's
numbers
not
doesn't.
motivated.
He's
Yeah.
not motivated. The numbers doesn't say he's motivated. He's motivated if he get what he wants, yes. So if he get to 500,000 or close to it, yes, he's motivated.
Okay.
So yeah,
Can I say something, Chevy? It's something that I
sure.
thought about the other week when I was having a discussion about sometimes with us as wholesalers, you'll look at a number and you'll see $20,000 or $50,000 between what they're asking and what you feel like the property is worth, and you feel like that person is motivated. And so you have to understand that people will BS you because they're trying to get paid. Like, they'll tell you they're motivated, but the numbers are going to dictate whether they're motivated or not. If I'm telling most 99% of people that are trying to sell their house, the realtors and also the direct sellers, they are going to BS you. That's the reason why we're asking such low numbers, because that's the thing is going to tell us that that person is motivated. Please don't waste your time with somebody just saying that they are motivated when you know that they only owe 240 and the property he's trying to ask for full price knowing that he only owes 240,000. He's not motivated. He's trying to get paid. And so he's trying to BS you to pay that price so that he could get paid. Please know that. And don't waste your time with it. Just do not waste your time with that. But I just wanted to say that. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I mean that makes sense. A lot of times the numbers in the situation is going to dictate motivation. So in an ideal world, You know, if a seller's actually 240,000, if a seller's mortgage is 240,000, they're like, hey, I just want to get from under the mortgage. You know, hey, if I could walk over with 10, 15, 20,000, I'm good. Now that's motivation. But if they're like, hey, I only owe 240, but I want 500,000, yeah, nah.
But if you want,
I'll literally tell a seller like, you want too much. Like you want too much. But I'm
there,
not
he's
going to give it
motivated.
away.
If he'll take the payoff, he's motivated. If he wants to,
Yeah.
if he just wants to pay off, then he's motivated.
I
So
mean,
to answer your question, Gemini Ways, he wants to pay off that loan and move on, basically. Well, he could take just the payoff, and that's a motivated person at that point. If he's willing to take the payoff, you know, okay, you can work with that particular deal. But him asking for another 250,
retail,
yeah,
retail,
that's
yeah,
retail.
retail,
Yeah.
retail.
Oh, okay. So she was asking, what is a realistic number? So it's the payoff to me. I mean, what do you feel like, Chevy?
Yeah, pay off, maybe another 10, 15,000, but yeah, as close to the payoff as possible.
Mm.
Even at 300,000, it still would be solid.
Yeah.
But as far as going up towards the 500,000, no. So it's got to be more so towards the 240 and not the 500,000 for it to be something that you could have interest as far as investors being interested in it.
Subon is asking, this agent told me offer letter has no signature, and to do it properly and to go through laws of the state, agents make the things difficult.
Just move on. Let's do you a favor and move on, please.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been there before where we get wrapped up in sellers and agents and having conversations and you're forcing the issue. There's no need. There's plenty of deals, plenty of properties, plenty of offers that you can make. Save yourself a headache. Understand that you're going to be making offers, and if somebody's going to say yes, but you can't stop. You got to keep on going. You know, I come from a background where I'm sure you guys been inside of like Sam's Club and Walmart and have like people jump out on y'all and was like, hey, who you got for cable, right? Like I train all of those guys, and they'll go into the stores and then come back and they're like, man, I ate a lot of no's today. And I say, yeah, it's this law of averages. It's a numbers game. You gotta keep on doing that. And guess what? We gotta go back tomorrow and do the same thing until you finally get it, until somebody finally say yes to you. But I mean, it's just the numbers. The numbers are the numbers when it comes to real estate. And understand when you're doing this type of thing, you're doing agent. You're going to agents. So that's the easy route to do. Understand that 99% of the time they're going to want retail. That 1% is what you're looking for, where you can get a discount on the property. And you look and you're searching for motivated realtors. That one that I sent you yesterday, Todd, she wound up saying that they can only do 50,000. And I'm like, 50,000 ain't that number though, especially when it's listed for 80,000. That ain't the number at all.
No.
But she was cool with making her commission though. She was like, so I'm gonna get my commission. Yeah, yeah. She was cool with that. she
Hey,
was
to be continued.
she was cool with that though. So I wound up where I was at 40,000 plus their commission. So it's a 5 grand difference, man. But you know, the numbers are tight in that sense because the property needs a lot of work.
A lot of
So
work.
yeah. So
Alexander S is asking, good morning, good afternoon, Flip fam. Realtor asked for POF Friday. I requested it from the website y'all mentioned on Monday, best transaction. Haven't received the POF yet. How long does it take usually?
Minutes.
that should be right away. It should be right away.
And then a bad email address. Minutes.
It should be right away. Just double check your email, make sure you put in all the right information, but it should be right away.
Probably check your spam, check your promotion box.
Yep.
All of that. Yeah.
All of that there.
Okay. Tanya, welcome back. I've several agents doing a skip trace on my phone number. I need to learn Google Voice.
Say they're doing a skip trace on your number. What do you mean?
I guess they seeing them shit. That's fine.
I mean, like I'm a
Yeah,
local investor, you know.
yeah. I'm just a regular
Yeah,
person.
that's a part of your job. Like you're gonna talk to agents.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not always okay. At Chevy, 300K was the offer amount that I had in mind. Thanks. We can look into the. Can we look into the second part? Can we look at buyers in the area? Want to be able to dispo, right?
Oh,
Buyers in the area. Let me
the
see.
the seller is willing to take that. I'm asking.
Hey, I don't know. Like she got to make the offer.
Oh, she getting down the road. Oh, okay, okay. I thought
Yeah.
she would accept the number. Yeah, let's get the first
Nah.
part. Let's forget the first part, Jim. Before you, don't worry about buyers. Let's get the first part.
Yeah.
Get that accepted off.
Buyers buyers are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, easy. Not hard to give away money. That's
Welcome
what.
back, Day. She's saying, hello, Ty. Sorry, I think you comped this before, but I can't remember. My realtor friend sent me the property. The seller was asking 220 in September, now asking 120. Oh, that's a big difference. It need minor updates, no major problems that we know of, and she's providing the address. This is in Istka, Texas. What would I offer to the seller?
Now, just think about it before we even look this up, right?
That's a huge drop.
Just think about this. Now, you just sent that agent that offer back in September. Let me read some of the ones responses I got here in my email right now. Right. Let me pull them up right quick. Let me just read a couple of these jokers. Please remove me from your list. We are not interested in these types of offers. Thank you. Let me read it now. Let me say, received. Thank you. This is too low of an offer, unfortunately, but thank you. He was nice. She was nice about it. Here's another one. Thank you for the time, but it is completely unacceptable. This listing is 330K price. Thank you. What we got here from old Jennifer? 410K cash. What do we offer? We offer 255. But look now, you know what I'm saying? But look at this one. I'm sure the person that we talk about with Jamming did the same thing, right? Look at you now. But anyway, we pulled it up. We put it up.
You pull it up, Chevy. Chevy is zoned out.
Chevy, you pulled it up. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pulled it up. It's right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Day at 120. At 120, lock it up. Because it's off market.
Oh, this all market. This is
Yeah.
a pocket. Okay.
So
Pocket
she said
listing.
her realtor friend sent it to her.
Yeah, pocket listing.
They
Yeah,
were asking
yeah,
220. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Hey, I don't know what made them snap out of it, but that's in your favor. Um, at 120, let me see some here. 150. Nothing. Let's see. This one sold 32, 32, 32. Price unknown. Is that? Oh, that's because it's Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not disclosed. Yeah.
Okay. But based on what you're saying, it needs minor repairs. I would love to get with you and see if we could get it lower than that 120. But it looks like it's worth around 200,000, somewhere around there, fully fixed up. So I mean, brick 3.2, 1,200 square feet. Let me see something here. Let's see. 160. Let's see at 125 a square. Yeah, 120 might still be too high. We for you to move it, I would get it under 100 and then move it back like around 110 for it to make sense. Because it's brick. I mean, it looked like from the outside it looks good. So it just all depends on the condition of the inside. So yeah, but there's buying activities in the area, so it should be good. So yep.
All right. Edward Thames is saying those Walmart cable sellers are relentless.
Yeah, man. Did that for 7 years.
When I go into Sam's, they sort of be in the front of the store. I already told this story, so I just go on the next aisle over or whatever. And I ain't feeling that today.
They coming at you.
But sometimes I
Oh
like to walk.
yeah.
Well, sometimes I like to walk by to see how aggressive they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because they're gonna try to get you to try some food or a product.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they don't say nothing to me. I said, "Boy, these some sorry jokers right here."
It's a whole gauntlet, man. It's a whole gauntlet of people. You got the TVs, you got the cable people, then you have the food testing. There's so much you got to go through just to get to the back of that just to get to that steak or that fish. You gotta go through a lot. Let's see here.
Sonia, it's my first time seeing you here, so welcome. This is on Facebook. Can't wait for my first deal. I'm studying and listening to everything I need to. So welcome.
Sounds awesome.
All right. And I'm curious. I'm just gonna go to jamming our ways, and I'm not trying to beat up on you, jamming our way, but you keep referring to this guy as being motivated, and I'm trying to understand, why do you feel like he's motivated if you haven't given him the number, the 300,000, and you heard back from him that he wants to do that number? Are you just literally going by the fact that he's saying that he's motivated? Is it because it's still, for us, it needs to be the number, the actual number that shows that person is motivated. So I want you to respond to me on that. Like, why do you feel like he's motivated? Because I don't want you to waste your time with somebody that's going to waste your time. Don't waste your time on somebody that's all they're doing is wasting your time. Phil W. Realtor wanted me to send them a contract. Realtor mentioned that they are not representing the buyer's side, that the deal not accepted. Realtor wanted contract to send to seller. Should I send them my contract?
Yeah. Yeah, you just don't have no buyer's agent. You're just an investor making an offer on a property. That's all.
All right. Rashad Sanders has an off-market property in Birmingham. What's a good offer for this one? Beham.
Hold on. Let's
I
see.
know Ty probably heard of this street before, Rolling Wood.
Yeah, that's going to be that could be in a couple of different areas though. A couple of streets.
Okay. Long Street or something.
I have to know the zip code on it to really
It is 35235.
Oh yeah, that's over in Huffman, Center Point type area. Yeah.
Nice area.
It's a C.
C. Okay.
The area.
C plus. Some of it just depends on what.
All right, here we go. 109 on Zillow. Red pin is at 114. And I'm curious. You say it's off market. Have you talked to the seller? Kind of pick their brain, seeing what they wanted, or if the seller's like, "Hey, you make me an offer, and we'll see what's up." Like, what kind of conversation are you having with that seller? So 114 and 109. So we're at 112. So 112. So and they bought it for 80,000 back in 2004. So yeah, you would have to just pick that seller's brain to see what they got going on. But I mean, it's overgrown trees, so it looks distressed, right? The roof, it needs a new roof.
How much they asking for it?
Patient, we don't know. He was just saying what can he offer? I mean, have you had a conversation with the seller?
Yeah. What was the what the number showed on it?
112.
Okay. What's let me look it up in what's the name real quick. Well, what's the
Sure.
what's your again?
That is a 508 Rolling Wood in Birmingham, 35235. 508 Rolling Wood. One word.
Rolling. Rawhide. Showing 97. Well, real quick, I'll just show you guys this while I'm looking at it. Rawhide. So this is what buyers are paying here. What's the square footage of this house? Let's look at it. So it's 1,500 square feet. Okay. All right. So this house here was 2,400 square feet. They paid 97. We see 25. Let's go down here. We see 46. We see 74. That's 1,092. How big was this? I ain't look at that. Oh, that's 2,300 square feet. 1,500. This is more in line with ours. So we see 99 of what they paid for it. This is more in line with all they paid 164 or whatever. So now the retail prices are a little bit all over the place. What they're paying for it a little bit more consistent. I guess I can like this, but this one is really large. 2,400 square feet. It's almost 1,000 more square feet than ours. This one up here, it's 3,500 square feet. This one is 13. That's more in line with ours. They pay 80 something. And this one up here, it's 1,900. So it's a little bigger than what I would like. That's 4,100 square feet. Oh. That's 1,900. That's 1,200. They paid 68 for it. So definitely I would want to be without seeing the property itself. I would probably want to be close to 50, maybe 60 at the most. Just knowing that area a little bit to move it, but we still would need to see the inside of it, see what condition you don't. Well, I guess we didn't even look at it. What year was that? What year was that? This photo from Google. It's from 2021. So it could look worse, better, or what, huh? So there's a car there. So I assume. Well, that's 4 years ago, man. When this was April, that was 4 years ago. Who knows what this looks like now? So,
And that could be a good or a bad thing. So
that could be a
let's
good.
just hope let's just hope it look worse.
yeah.
And it's a 3-1, so yeah, like 45,000. All right, next.
45,000 is what you're saying. Okay. Is what the offer would be. Tanya, I didn't know that Google had a thing that shows you that somebody's checking your background, but be comfortable in the fact that even if somebody looks that up and they find out it's a Google number or whatever the case may be, you don't have to be this huge network and have this huge amount of money in the bank. You don't have to qualify yourself to these realtors or whoever it is, like a seller or anything. You'd be amazed the amount of people that got millions in the bank. They don't have a business or anything, They're just local people that have the money to pay for these houses. So you don't. I think sometimes these realtors, what they try to do is qualify you so that you don't realize that they are BSing you. You know what I'm saying, with that price, because they a lot of times they know that that property is not going to get the amount that they're telling that seller that they're going to get for it. They know that. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you got to qualify yourself, because you could be just a local investor. You don't have to be a part of these whole huge network, and you can still buy that house because you're going to find somebody that's going to buy it from you. I mean, that's what I feel.
Great point.
I wouldn't be nervous.
Great point.
Yeah, just a regular person, just trying to feed my family. Got a little resources, want to buy some real estate. What's your next question?
Right. That's all. I mean, you got to qualify yourself. All right. Frank. Welcome, Frank. Hey, Ty, why do you think a seller would walk away from a deal over a $1,000 DD fee, 0 EMD scam, maybe?
Well, yeah, me and him are going back and forth on that, on a property he had.
Okay.
Basically, the seller wants, I've never heard anyone say this before. They want a due diligence fee. So basically, so the due diligence period is irrelevant then, right? If I'm going to lose money on it, I agreed that I told him to do 500 EMD, 500 due diligence fee or whatever, but they said they want the whole 1,000 to be due diligence. Then no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play that game. I shouldn't even say 500. Should have been
right,
like $100 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So
because you got some scammers out here, just like that deal. I think you and
it's a listed property.
Oh, okay.
So this the agent. This is being relayed. I'm assuming that's what it is with Frank. It's being relayed back to the agent or whatever. The agent sent over a document from state of North Carolina. I think that's where it is. Just explaining, to do that. Well, Gene, not to send that. We know that's what it means. You get your money back or whatever. But they want to specify that they, it's just a due diligence fee, regardless of what happened. They're gonna keep that 1,000 now. Matter of fact,
hell no.
Well, like I did initially because I thought there was an opportunity there, but I don't even just like how that sounds. Maybe 100.
Nah.
And I said 500. But the more I think about it, now I ain't even gonna do that. 100, 900 EMD, something like that.
Wait a minute. So they charging you just to inspect properties now?
Yeah, that's how they want to write it up. Yeah.
These realtors, boy. These realtors and sellers sometimes.
And that's probably that. You know what? That's probably not even the seller, and that's the realtor, isn't it?
Who knows? But yeah, it sounds like a scam, buddy.
Yeah, that's
right. It sounds like a scam, man.
Hustle.
Sound like a scam. Next thing they're gonna send you the Cash App information. Cash App don't give money back. There's always those warnings. Hey, make sure you know this person, because if you send this money, you're not getting it back.
The real Terry is saying, could you give that website again for the POF?
That's transaction.
Well, yeah, you can go there directly, but I have it linked to my site.
Oh yeah.
POF.ai or whatever, or POF. If you just text the letters POF to 205-964-5243, it'll take you over there.
Get you straight away.
And Day said she's going to try to get it even lower, that property she talked about that you said it was a good deal.
Yeah, that's I think if you get it around 80,000, even if you get it around 80,000, it should be solid for sure.
And thank you for welcome to the live. Let's see here. So Jamie always said, we have not talked. His friend is telling me this off info. He is ready to move. Think an extra 60K will be okay. I plan to talk to him this weekend.
So
good luck with the conversation. And we hope it goes well. Yeah, good luck with the conversation, and hopefully, because I've had those moments where somebody tell me that somebody's interested in selling their property, and then I have a direct conversation with that person, and they like, oh no, Who knew? So, yeah, I mean, you gotta hear directly from the horse's mouth. So yeah, definitely have that conversation for sure.
All right. Rashad said thanks. And MK 666 Street. Not sure if you did already. Did you guys comp this property in Houston, Texas? Doesn't look familiar. 4509 Haywood Street. Alrighty. Let me take this off.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, get that for 10 grand.
I mean,
I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. What?
I wonder how the inside look. Oh yeah, that's a good. It's good at
This is an inside.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm trying to think what part of Houston is it at? Investor special, ready to be remodeled, offering a blank canvas.
Mm-hmm.
181 days, 322 views. Yeah, that's way too high. But yeah,
Okay, MK. All right.
yeah, MK. All for
You
10
said
grand.
10? About 10? Okay.
Yep. It's gonna take every bit of the 100,000 just to rehab it.
All righty. Gemini Ways has another property. Oh, got one more for Kiss. I don't think the agent looked at how much she'll make. She added $500, but what is a good counter? She said 100K. Can you look at this? This is in Hyattsville, Maryland.
Hmm. Well, there's a conversation there, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me put you on here.
Wait, this is it? Did I put that in right?
2126 Raton. This is Hyattsville. It's Hyattsville, Maryland. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
the
this
first
one,
one
right?
has a different city though. The Red Fin, it has a different city, but brick house.
Wait. They counter back at 100,000? I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Because this say, but what is a good counter? She said 100K. Okay. I'm trying to understand, Jamming Always. So it's listed for 480,000, and you made an offer, and then the agent countered at 100,000. Okay, my head is scratching on that one. Yeah, you gotta let me know what's up with that. Maybe I'm confused. Just let me know what that means.
That's definitely an interesting joke if it's a joke. She took it as the realtor joking, the 100K. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you made an offer for, I'm guessing you made an offer for 240,000, and somewhere around there, the realtor counted at 100K. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let us know more about that one. Like, I know you're saying the person was joking, but was that a real counter or? Okay. So Soldier 70 for online market and land opportunities. You said get it off market under owner finance situation. Will Zumps be set up to make these type offers quickly to agents so the agents can see how much they would get paid? He wants that land affiliated with the same way for the house.
That's I like what he said there. Yeah, that's a strong possibility. We can do something like that. Let me think through it.
Yeah. Milan Junka, welcome to the live. Question: is there such thing as asking a wholesaler to prematurely get out of a contract for an investor to step in?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
How
Yeah,
you get
I
paid?
wouldn't do that.
How
Yeah, I
do you
wouldn't do
get?
that at all. At all.
Um, what relationship do you have with the
With the
investor?
buyer,
Yeah, with the buyer. You know, if this is your first one, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. You don't know. Let's see here. So Soldier 70, can you demo a landowner finance offer to an agent on Zumps if possible?
oh, he just asked the same
He
question.
repeated that question, so he wants to drive that home. So he must really be into land. He's always have the land questions. Ty,
They say he wanted to do what now?
he was just asking. He asked twice. Can you demo a landowner finance offer to an agent on Zumps?
Well, it's really not on Zomps. It's just, I guess he just wants me to run the numbers, is what he's saying on something. So, and I'm see the best way to do it is that, well, it's too many factors, but okay. So you first off with any property piece of real estate, you got to determine in the end game. What will it sell for if it's at its apex or whatever in its current condition or whatever? So, well, as far as land, we can just use $100,000 if that's the number. All right. So now you can pay full price for it if you can get the right terms, and so we'll just use that as a number. Well, let's use 50. Let's use a lower number. Let's use 50,000. So let's just say that's full price for it. If you can get the seller, just for simple math, and that's what I like to present. This is where you will start. We'll do 100 payments at 500 a month, right? No down payment. All right. Now to get the agent paid, so on 50,000, 6% is $3,000. So in that offer, you're going to identify that you'll pay the agent 6% or you'll pay half of it. Well, you could say you could pay all of it in that situation. In order, because now you're talking about a down payment or whatever, so it's still going to play out the same. So let me start over. So it's $50,000. You're going to offer 100 payments of $500 a month. That totals 50,000 for math's sake. But you're going to pay the agent 6% commission. Okay, now how are you gonna make your money? So now, in order to do that, though, all right, now if like some agents would take properties down immediately, most will just change the status to pending. That's not going to do you any good. So that property is going to have to be closed on, which means that $3,000 is going to have to be came up with, right? To do it this way on a listed property, because the agent had, that's the only way the agent gonna do this, right? That's the only way they're gonna push it. Okay, and so once that happened, now you own it, and so at that point you're going to market the property back out. You'll market it back out at, I don't know what the number is. We'll just say 75,000 with 20% down, which would be 15,000, right? Whatever the number is to get back down to the 500. I'm trying to do it in my head here. To get back to the $500, I mean the 50,000 to get back down to the 50,000. So if you mark it up to 60,000, that'll be 10,000. That'll be 10,000 down to get back down to the 500. If you mark it up 15,000, that'll be 65,000, 15,000 down to get it back to the 500. So we'll just use 65,000. So that gets it back 15,000 down. That gets it back down to the 500 with the original terms. And then you recoup your $3,000. You recoup your $3,000, which leaves a $12,000 profit. But on something listed, you got to get it off the market, right? So that's how you're going to market it, right? For the most part, to get the maximum exposure of buyers. So that's an example. Now, there's other ways to do it, but that's a clean cut example. But the main thing, if it's a listed property, the agent, you got the monkey in the gorilla in the room is the agent getting paid in order for that to even have a chance of getting pushed to a seller.
You said the gorilla in the room.
Yeah. Oh, the elephant in the room. They said the elephant in the room, don't they? Mhm.
Oh man.
Warren Rayborn, welcome to the live. I created the offer, but the agent commission is $20K. Agent commission at listing price is $16. And he also said which amount is correct. Guess we have to look at it. What do you think, Tyra? You already know.
What's that now?
He says that when he put the numbers in, he created the offer, but the agent's commission is $20K. But the agent commission at listing, the listing price is $16.
Once you get above 50%, you start doing the 60 and 65%. The commissions are going to be higher than what they would normally get. You can adjust it if you want to, but the way the sheet is filled out is still based on you paying 6% on the total amount.
So it would be the 20 is the right one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gemini Ways is following up. She says she suggested, but not a firm counter. She was chatty with her response, so I didn't want to ignore her. Can I highlight in yellow how much money she will make, or is that uncouth along with the counter?
This is on a counter.
Yeah.
She's asking when she sends the.
No, I wouldn't go that far. They saw it.
Yeah, they saw it. All right, Eugene. Now he's saying that you already answered this question. He said, "Good afternoon. I have submitted a few offers, and the realtors are definitely responding. My question is, once I do receive the notification that it's been offered, what would be the next step?"
Contract.
The realtor would put the contract together and send it over for you to sign.
Mm-hmm.
And MK, I feel like when Chevy, and I don't want to speak for you, Chevy, but he's saying that through the KISS method, he's supposed to offer 44 for that property we looked in Houston. Should I scrap that and just go with the 10K on that?
Yeah, man, that's a piece of shit property, bro. Like, just flat out, you want to get that thing as low as possible. Plain and simple. So using judgment in this scenario, KISS is not going to be enough. That's it.
Because it's almost like you rebuilding that house. Like you probably gonna just level it.
Yes.
Build a new
house.
Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't even look like it had good guts. I don't know, but I'm not there.
It really did. There was no floors, there was no walls, there was nothing.
Oh.
It's gonna take listen, I want y'all to understand that at the end of the day, you guys are not using your own money. You have to think like an investor though. Where is the skin and where is the meat on the bone? Where is the money to be made? That's how an investor thinks. So when you're putting a property on a contract, you have to say to yourself, how can I help this? How can I have this? How can I have this investor to make a shit ton of money and be happy with what they're paying me? Like I'll give you guys an example. We put a property on a contract. The seller wanted 120,000, and the property is worth 275,000. So in that sense, it was a no-brainer. Give the seller what they want. You can easily move it back. It's worth 275. It's gonna take maybe 50,000 to get a rehab, but there's plenty of room, there's plenty of meat on the bone for an investor like this attractive deal. I don't mind paying XYZ. So yeah.
And
Oh, and
Houston
it's not on
is a
market.
nice area. Yeah, and Houston is a nice area, you know, so you could get your money back. You just need to get it at a good price. Right.
Yeah,
I want
Houston is a nice area, but not that area.
of
That's a
Houston.
bad neighborhood.
Well, I
What?
want to share some real quick. I
Okay.
was one of my friends hit me up. Matter of fact, we became friends because she was a student, like one of my $97 students that I sit down with for 2 hours way back in the day for $97
Wow.
for 2 hours, right? I was at $45 an hour, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Hey, impossible now. But that can always change.
Yeah.
Might need that.
Right.
All right. So let me see. So people say, well, how much money should I make on that? Now, this is just a generalization, but just to get you in the right mindset. You're going to do it one or two ways. So whatever ARV you come up with, boom, or whatever the listing price is, boom, that's what you're going to, that's what you can say. You can sort of determine how much money you're going to make. So like on this property right here, they're asking 120. So the KISS offer on this would be like 48,000, right? So you say, well, how much money do I need to add back if they accept that the buyer to put out there to buyers? So this is just the minimum that you want to put out there, right? So what you'll do is you take the 120. I was trying to do it in a way to make the math simple for people. All you have to do is to know how much you could possibly make or what you should push for or more. You can add to it within reason. Is just remove a zero. You're at 12,000. That's all you got to do. Just remove a zero. She said, well, what if it's 109.9, 109,900? You still just remove zero.
Just remove a zero. Simple.
Just remove a zero.
Simple.
Right. Now, you can go with 10,990. Ideally, you just push that up to 11. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think I had to say it, but I'm just saying it. But just if you want to know how much money you're going to make, let me make sure you be clear. What you want to push to make is that if you determine that this 120 is either the listing price, obviously, and or the ARV, right? Just remove a zero. So if there was an ARV of 250,000, just remove the zero. You're at 25,000. Now, it's a possibility the deal allows you to make more than that, right? So let's just assuming you determine the ARV was on a property, or if it was even the listing price, you may be able to add another 10 on that. You know what I'm saying? Now that part of it, I can't. You just know. I don't even know how to explain that part. Maybe I'll come up with a way with that. But at least you want to start at that 25,000. That's basically 10% if you just want to know the math on it. But that's a simple way. So if it was 133, they were asking 133,000 for it, right? Just remove a zero, 13,300, right? So there you go. Now, of course, you can make less than that too now, but that's your starting point. So in this example right here, so if we know the offer would be 48,000 and we remove the zero, which is 12,000, so we will put it back out there to buyers at 60,000. So you take the 12,000 plus the 60,000, plus the 48,000. That's what you'll put it back out there buyers for. There you go. I would probably put it out there a little more. When you're selling something, you always ask for more than what you're willing to take. And when you're buying something, you always offer less than what you're willing to pay. Ideally.
Simple.
Too easy. Too easy.
J Smooth Anderson on Instagram is asking, afternoon, everyone. Ty, I'm looking over the Zumps method. I get the part about the offer to the agent, but I don't understand the part about what's my payment and where do the agent money come out of that.
I just went through it.
Yeah, you just did.
I'll gladly do it. So the agent, so assuming on this one right here that I was just doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I? Okay.
120. It was 120.
Yeah, 120. So let's just say what the agent would make on this deal here. So let me share my screen here. All right. So if I add this property to Zomps, let me just clear this. So if I add it to Zomps, and then I go over here to my create offer. So it's 48,000 on what we would offer, and the agent would make 3,600. So we're gonna make up the difference. So we're gonna basically, it'll be the total commission is 38.79. So you're really just gonna pay, you're really gonna pay half of this. Half of this amount plus 500. So half of this amount is 1,800. So you would be paying 2,300. So we said, so assuming a buyer did pay what you were wanting out of this deal, which was a 12,000. So that means you're going to make roughly like 9,700, something like that. That's what you would make because you have to pay the agent, just to explain it to you. Hopefully that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, of course, now you can't accept an offer where the agent getting paid and you ain't getting paid. The numbers ain't working at that point. So it's going to be what your tolerance is on that or whatever. So, but ideally, you're going to make significantly more than the agent makes.
Yeah. So you don't have to.
It's just like you and the agent you're all co-wholesaling. They just don't know it.
Boom. Makes sense. Day has another question about that property. If she gets it under contract for, let's say, 90, then put it back on the market at 110, does my realtor friend just get her commission, or do I be nice and give her more on top of that?
I like for people to get paid so they can come back and send me some more. I like stuff that fall out. Ain't nothing better than money falling. The only thing that's probably better than money falling out of the sky is money in your sleep. Both of them good, though. I don't know which one better, money out of the sky or money in your sleep.
Both at the same time. While you sleep and falling out the sky.
Yeah.
I'll take them both.
But while you sleep, while you sleep is pretty dope.
Yeah, that's what you want right there. Yeah.
Instagram.
You definitely
money.
Yeah, what would you make, a 20 grand on that? Yo, you definitely want to break your friend off. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You want her to tell stories about you. Like, my friend is
oh yeah.
My commission.
You want her to come back for more for sure.
Yeah.
Because what I would do is let's just say it's at if it's at 90,000, right?
Yeah, that was 20 grand. She said sell it 110.
So that means that the realtor would make like about 5,400. So I'll add like another 25 onto it, just to make sure she understand how I appreciate her. But that money came from nowhere, and it definitely changed the situation for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Gemini always said, Kate, gotcha on the counter. Thanks. Hi. I'm trying everything to get my first one under my belt. Laugh out loud. I think one thing for sure, Kiss, they are responding. That's what she's saying.
I guess we need to get to the topic on what to say.
The topic. Yeah.
Yeah. So what am I saying here?
How to tell agents when making offers.
Yeah. So anyway, so this will be added to the site. I'm actually communicating with my web guy right now, and it'll probably be more in the future or whatever. But here's some questions, some normal questions that you'll get back from agents when you reach out to them, either by text or email, which is I suggest. You can get them on the phone if that's your thing, but I prefer to limit that until I get the offer in their face, see how much money they're gonna make, have possibility of making. So say what to say to realtors when realtors say this. Did I say that right? What to say when realtors say this? You have to always check my grandma. I ain't.
They're actually asking that. What to say when realtors ask this?
Yeah, it could be say, ask, because they sometimes make a statement, whatever. So let's say, have you viewed the property already? No, we only saw the listing online. The photos and information you provided were more than enough to make an initial offer. Further due diligence will be conducted during the inspection period. Since we buy multiple properties per month, it's not the most efficient use of our time to visit every property before making an offer. How y'all like that answer?
I like the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you ain't got to use this verbatim. You can throw it and tell them to give you a shorter version or something. Because the worst thing we want to do, we already said, I'm going to try to change up the actual offer template so everybody ain't sending out the same offer template, right? I'm putting that in the work. But anyway, all right, so the next one. The owner won't accept offers sight unseen. How do you, sight unseen. So it's basically the same thing as the one before, but it's saying it a little different. We understand, but to operate efficiently as investors acquiring multiple properties monthly, we focus on making offers based on available information. We always conduct a thorough inspection during the due diligence period once an offer is accepted. Saddle. So are you a wholesaler? You can say no, or you can say we are investors who purchase multiple properties per month. We prefer working directly with the listing agent, and are open to them representing us as the buyer. We require proof of funds before considering any offer. Understood, no problem. We include proof of funds with our actual offer. Now, the other thing you can say, he already added. My boy said he already added. Let me see. Here. Let me refresh. And he asked me, do you want to make some changes? I already made one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
He already hooked me up. Yeah. He's magical. All right, but I'm gonna still read it from here because I'm gonna tell him I made a couple of edits. Which one did I edit? I edited this one up here, number 2, I think. So let me highlight that one. All right. So what were we? We require proof of funds. Now, let me just tell you, for me now, I know I also have told you guys, like, we'll provide proof of funds within two hours of an accepted offer during business hours. I like to do that because I like to test their level of motivation, meaning the agent. Now, you don't have to do it that way. I like to do that to test their level of motivation.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. Now, I ain't telling you to do that. I'm just telling you my reasoning why. Anyway, so
what I'm saying is you understand somebody going ahead and sending it right then.
Yeah, they go and send it anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Anyway, I ain't telling you to do it. I'm just telling you. So, but you got an option. All you got to do is, I guess I need to tell them to do this too. I made a slight change here. So I'm going to put in here, go to X, just as parentheses, proof of funds at, what am I trying to do here?
Offer is accepted.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell them where to get proof of funds, accept proof of funds. I'll just tell them the text POF to 205-964. Got to capture that phone number, guys. Don't blame me. It's just marketing. All right. So, all right. Next, it says the property is already on the contract. That's what the agent is saying. The property is already on the contract. So, thank you for the update. We appreciate the quick feedback. Simple answer. All right. How did you come up with your offer? Our offer is based on the necessary profit margins, the level of risk involved, and anticipated renovation costs to resell or rent the property. All right, y'all got it.
That one sounds like a GPT answer.
It is. It may need to be adjusted a little bit in the front. our offer is based
Right.
on the our profit goals. Let's just say that. What's be a better way of saying that?
I mean, it's based on our business structure. The offer is based on
Based
our
on
business structure.
based on our uh
Our
let's just
profit, our profit structure.
our profit expectations. What about
Yeah,
that? Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So our offer is based on our profit expectations,
The risk that we're taking.
the risk involved. Okay, so we'll say the risk that we're taking, and we'll go with that we're taking, and
And our reservation costs.
yeah, and okay, yeah, and the anticipated renovation cost to resell or rent the property. Okay, boom. All right, so I need to let him know we need to make a change on that one. All right, boom. All right, we don't work with wholesalers. That won't be an issue. Where can I send the offer? Bam. Anyway, so we can
Short and simple.
we can only discuss property details in person. We understand, but as investors pursuing multiple properties per month, we need to make offers on numerous. We need to make offers on numerous properties to find the right deals. Visiting each property beforehand isn't efficient, which is why we rely on the due diligence period to perform a detailed inspection after an offer is accepted. What y'all think about that?
Thank you for your time. Let me know if you change your mind.
All right, that too. All right, so I prefer to discuss by the phone. That's fine. What's the best time what's the best time for you to connect? All right, so there we go. So it's some more obviously, but these are definitely some of the more common ones for sure.
Eugene, yeah, it's on the website now.
Yeah, it's on the website now. I'm gonna tell him to make those changes. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, but it's on the website now. If you go there and refresh.
So if a realtor say, hey, we want to meet in person, we make countless amount of offers. Sometimes they're blind offers. So, if you change your mind, let me know.
Yep. Boom. So yeah, it's on the site now.
So
Just like
that's
that.
how to talk to agents when making offers. And like I said, this is not word for word, but for you to understand your position.
What to say? Yeah,
Not
yeah, what to say?
Yeah, just what to say.
Yeah.
Let me see. Gemini Ways flipping awesome. I just got asked that a while on this live about inspections. They do ask that a lot. Like, have you seen the property?
What's the purpose of the photos, madam?
Kudo. All right. Now, Soul Soldier 70 is saying, in your example of owner financing with land, sound like I would need money up front if it's a deal and no money up front, money starting out. I would need a money partner. Remember you.
Well, yeah. If it's an opportunity now, in the sense that I gave you a simple situation, right? I would prefer that it was still discounted. If we determined that the value was $50,000 on the property, I still want to be at 40 or 50%, even with owner financing. And if that's the situation, then I could definitely be a money partner for you on something like that or whatever. So but we got to get it off market. That's why I hadn't really went gong ho. I know how to do it. I hadn't really went gong ho with it yet because I hadn't thought about all the details on that, doing that also. But the main thing is just the agent just want to get paid, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll the ones that get it. Most of them, I would say probably, what do you say? Just for me, just doing this with people and what we got going internally, and then people, I would probably say, I I'd probably say half of the agents going to at least make the offer or whatever. Now, what percentage of those really get it? Probably 20%. But that's a huge number, though. When you're talking about hundreds of thousands of properties, that's a huge number. That's just me. There ain't no concrete science or study done, and then it's just me, just the feel of what's been going on. So,
and missed this one from Quick Draw. This person asks, "What does no contingencies mean, and what are some examples?"
When they say no contingency, what's your interpretation of no contingencies, Chevy?
Contingencies meaning it's not going to be based on you purchasing. It's not based on you selling something. So a lot of times contingency, or for instance, like I've done a few of these where I'll put a property on a contract contingent to maybe they're waiting on insurance money, or maybe they're waiting to buy another house, or it's just contingent on something happening based on the seller doing something pretty much, or the buyer.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is not contingent on you selling another property for you to buy this, or
Or
this is not contingent on you securing financing. You could buy this with
yeah,
cash.
exactly. Yeah, it means like
So
you
no
say, basically.
contingencies.
Yeah, basically it's saying, you know what? Let's do this. We ain't did this. Let's do this.
Let me tell you.
But y'all can. Yeah, yes, you
Let's
can.
go to let's go to Chat GPT.
Yeah,
Let's ask Chat
let's see what
GPT.
my God talks
See
about.
what
You got on her
that
mind.
man. He treat that thing like it's a real thing.
Oh,
I
oh,
do too. I do
oh,
too. I
oh,
promise you, I do it. I
oh
do
my
it
God,
all
man!
the
Look at
time.
all that stuff, man. I be asking, man. You know what
Listen,
I'm
I
saying?
talk to ChatGPT every day. Okay.
Hey, hey.
Come
Anyway, man,
on.
in our life. Hey, we're on a live stream right now. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How's the live stream going?
It's great. We got a question for you though. So someone asked a question about contingencies. Could you explain, when dealing with real estate, could you explain contingencies with fifth grade readability and how it relates to real estate?
Sure. In real estate, a contingency is like a safety net. It's a condition that must be met for the sale to go through. For example, a buyer might say, I'll buy this house if I can get a loan. If they can't get the loan, they don't have to buy the house. It's a way to protect both the buyer and the seller.
So when the seller says no contingencies, what are they really saying?
When a seller says no contingencies, they mean the buyer has to buy the house no matter what, without any conditions or safety nets. It's a straightforward sale with no extra requirements.
Is there ever a situation a buyer should agree to that?
Yes, sometimes buyers agree to no contingencies if they really want the house and want their offer to stand out. It can make their offer more attractive to the seller, especially in a competitive market.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Couldn't have said it better.
So Odile was saying that Dunn Hope, somebody was saying they haven't heard it in a while. Soon agents won't mind seeing us because we bring them dollars from the sky. And Gianna G says depends on conditions being met. That's because she was summing up what contingencies are.
There you go.
But that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if we would do that, right? Because we still have to.
Yeah. You when you do what we do, you know a deal. We buying stuff as is all the time.
Yeah,
You know what
all
I'm
the
saying?
time.
Yeah. If I get the price I want, let's get it. No contingency. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there was a burned property, and the seller was like, "Hey, this is contingent on me getting a payout from this insurance. So if I don't get the payout, then we're not doing the deal." Like, it was a deal, so yeah, why not? So now I just had to relate the message to the buyer, like, "Hey, look, the seller just making sure that we understand that only way that they're selling it is if they get the insurance money for the property." That was it. They were good to go. Insurance for the property and the mortgage was paid off. There's a free and clear property. So they took the insurance money and they got money from selling the property as well.
Yeah, he made those changes too. So Boom.
You made them that fast?
Bro.
Oh yeah, my God, good. Good for what I got going. Let me put it like that.
And to answer your question, Verna, it's on the website on zomps.com. If you just scroll down, it's right there. But let me present your question, which is, it would be time consuming to send POF for all offers sent. Some agents ask for POFs, some don't. Good rebuttal to agents. Seen some agents getting attitude if we seen the property but make offers.
If we haven't seen the property.
You haven't seen the property. And maybe, yeah, that's gonna happen. But let me see, what's the question though? Some agents ask for POF, some don't. So I guess she's asking, should she all send POF to everybody that asks for a POF?
That's up to you. There's, ain't no wrong or right answer on that. Totally up to you.
But it costs to send each one, right?
It's free.
Nope, it's free.
It's free.
Offers are free. POFs are free. So if you go to a POF website and they trying to charge you, run. There's plenty of POF websites.
G Brown, I'm having information overload, watching so many videos on wholesaling and don't know where to begin. Please help me. Family.
Man,
all right.
This is an easy fix here, man. G Brown, male or female. Just text KISS to 205-964-5243. Block out all the clutter, because it can't do nothing but confuse you. You're either going to follow one way or you're going to probably end up not doing it. I ain't saying you shouldn't expound your education, but this stuff can get really confusing. Even though you name the person, we're saying a lot. We're basically saying the same stuff. We just go about, we all going to Chicago, but we're taking all different routes, right, to get there. But for some people, you could disseminate and, I like this, what Jared Norton said. I like this, what Flip Man said. I like this, what Max Maxwell said. I like this, what Jamil, what Pace said, what my name is with the Talk to Sellers. I can't think his name. But anyway.
Brent Daniels.
Yeah, Brent Daniels, or my other, not Steve from the Asian dude, whatever his name is. But anyway.
Oh, Khan.
Yeah,
Khan.
Not Khan, but that's my boy too. But he's out in Phoenix. Steve, sort of look like.
Stephen Tran. Tran.
Yeah, Steve Tran. So some people can disseminate and take a little bit from that person and make their thing happen, but some people can't do that. They can't. It becomes confusing or whatever. Because you know what I'm saying. So if you know want to know people, you need to either lock in on one, or I'm not sure what you do. So I can take from just a little bit of everything. Just give me, just overload me. I like overload. Just give me overload, because at some point I'm gonna get it or whatever. So so just know yourself. Either know you can follow one method and dominate that, then start to add on something. When I say dominate, start making some money, or you can accomplish a lot of different methods or whatever, or strategies to accomplish it. But you have to know yourself on that. But start with the KISS method. You can it's a 33-minute video. You can literally start making offers today. Like once you finish, like literally today.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great time to be alive, man, doing real estate.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, I heard somebody say, like, you think you missed an opportunity, maybe like crypto or AI or even the internet, whatever, real estate, which has been around longer than all of the beginning of time. He said this is an investor cat I was listening to. He said somebody told him, he said, man, I missed that opportunity. The dude said, the train always come back around again. Oh, in a lot of cases in the same industry, say the train always come back around again.
Yeah, as long as you're adapting.
Yeah,
gotta adapt. But yeah, that was the last question. It looks like Instagram is down, but I know it shuts off.
Oh yeah, it shuts out after an hour. Yeah, that's right. Well, I think that was a good one, guys. Hopefully you all, if you're you'll take those replies to go back to agents that'll help you out. You can access those on zomps.com or text the word KISS to 205-964-5243. Once you get on that page, just scroll down and just look for where it says, I guess I'll show you really quick. Let me see, what to say when realtors say this. I might should say how to respond when realtors say this.
Okay, that flows.
Yeah, how to respond.
How to respond when
realtors say
this.
Because what to say when realtors say this, I don't know. That's a double something going on there. Let's do this. Let's see what chat, how they'll correct this statement here.
Yeah.
Before we go. Correct this statement. Let's see what we got. What we got here? Go. Didn't take that long.
It says response 1 and response 2 is giving you 2 choices, I guess.
Oh, I got to choose one? It ain't doing nothing.
You're right.
Let's just start another one. A better way of saying this. See what we got. Let's see. It said it's already,
what you said.
It says
how to respond when realtors say this.
Yeah, it said it's already quite clear, but if you want to looking for a smoother phrasing, here are a few improvements. So yeah, they're right there. Boom, there we go.
That's it right there.
Ooh, the best response to what realtors say. I like that one.
Yes, that's a good one. Very good.
One too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. So
the best responses to what realtors. That's spot on. That's spot on.
The best responses to what realtors say. Okay. Yeah. All right, boom. We'll go with that. So, wow.
Verna had a question. I want to follow-up question. I had an agent said the seller would not accept any offers with contingency. Would that be referring to the due diligence period?
It could. It could. Couldn't.
No, it's a standard practice. Like we need inspections. Like there's got to be an inspection period. And the contingencies is just you have to find funds to buy this property. However, once the inspection period is over with, you have to buy the property. So your response to that would be, hey, look, long as I get my inspection period and get my inspection out the way, we're good. There's no contingency. We'll buy it as is where it is. No warranty. Period. Always do a due diligence. Once again, unless you're buying it yourself and you're putting up your money, then cool. But if you're the middleman and you're just in the middle, always do a due diligence.
You want some time?
Help yourself, save yourself the headache.
The real Terry's is saying how to respond to agents' questions, objections, and concerns.
Not bad.
That works too.
That works too.
And Verna has a follow-up question. What if they're refusing to do due diligence?
That's tough.
You have to make a decision. Be a deal breaker. You're going to have to make that decision.
Yep.
So you know, whatever the earnest money deposit is, be prepared to lose it. So
Mr. Real Estate says Sean Choice 10-day minimum due diligence period for properties 1978 or older for lead inspection.
Yeah.
I had a seller refusing due diligence.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Yeah, that's a lot. Welcome.
Hey, if they accept that, if they I mean, if you get the deal, if you get the deal at a deep discount, like the property's worth 300,000 and you're getting it for let's just say 50,000, hey, it's a deal. It all depends on the deal, man.
Yeah.
But when you want to still inspect it because you're getting it at such a deep discount, or no?
I would just say, hey, once I'm done with my walkthrough, we good.
You just steal, yeah.
So at least walk the property. I mean, there's been times where you buy property with sight unseen, and like there's auction properties that you got to buy like without even
ever seeing it.
Yeah. So, but in you guys' cases, man, y'all are brand new out here. Don't fool with it.
Yeah. All
That
right.
was
So
fun.
we've
Yeah.
been rocking and rolling, guys. So that was really good. Some good stuff. So appreciate the guys being here to share all of that valuable wisdom, make this go really smooth. Hopefully you guys got some value out of it. Guess we'll be back on Friday. It'll be tomorrow, Flipper North 334. Not sure what the topic will be on that. So we'll get down on that also. But yeah, get out there and make them offers, guys, as you've been doing. Hit us up. We're glad to assist. You see the contact information, different places. And so with that being said, we'll see you guys on Friday. And we'll see you on the FLIP SID.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Hit that bag.